Hi everyone, welcome to In Nature Tarot, or welcome back. I just want to thank you for tuning into this video or subscribing or commenting, or just if you get something out of this video, awesome, love to see it. But today we are going to be doing a pick a card of what is happening now, soon, and later, kind of a general reading. Could be career, could be romance, could be self-growth, anything like that. We're just going to dive in and kind of see what wants to pop out and kind of deliver a message for you right now. What's happening right now, soon, and later. So we're going to start with group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Timestamps are going to be listed down below so you can fast forward to your group that you are called to. And just know that you're never going to pick wrong. And if you want to pick more than one, you pick more than one. But just, follow your intuition and see what it has to say and have fun with it. Alrighty. Alright, group 1, if you chose this stone, this is your reading, kind of what's happening now, soon, and later. And I think we're going to wait a second to see, or no, let's just dive in with the overall general vibe of what is happening right now in your life. And this is saying higher ground. And with this card, it's almost like stepping out, seeing the perspective, like stepping away from the problem, kind of trying to see the bigger picture, realizing like, okay, there's a rhyme and a reason for what's happening in my life, or what's going wrong or what's going right. Usually, when you have to take this step back, it's usually when you feel like things are going wrong, or I just keep on getting bad news, or like what the heck is happening? And this is asking you to kind of like take that breath, take that step back, and kind of realize that it's not happening like against you, it's for you. Like it's happening because that's not the path that you're meant to go down. And so it's trying to encourage you, like, to see that, even though maybe you're getting bad news or things aren't going to plan or like what you want to happen, this is almost just saying that you need to trust the process and like see the bigger picture and know that like there's timing in play, and like whatever you believe in can see the bigger picture of what's happening behind the scenes, more so than what you can see right now, today, in this hour, if you will. It's just like trying to take that deep breath out and like be like, okay, well, there's a reason behind this. There's more puppet, strings being pulled in the back that I don't even see. So it's asking you to just kind of trust that process. Trust that, even if it feels uncomfortable, try to trust it as much as possible. So let's see what's happening right now. And then soon and later. And what's happening later? Okay, that one wants to come out. All right. So here with Judgment, I see, you're kind of being put through tests. It feels like you're really being put through the ringer and put through tests. And like I said, this higher ground perspective, it's really asking you to really like take that step back and really see, what these lessons are trying to teach you, what these feelings are being brought up, and like what do they mean. This is asking you to really kind of trust the process of what you're being shown and what you're being tested upon, and you're going to be rewarded upon that. And then everything's going to kind of come into place. And then here, like, soon we have the King of Cups, and it's almost like you're finally finding that path to your happiness, that path to like what you're meant to do. It's almost like you're hearing no and all these tests and all these like tribulations, and things just aren't going to plan to what you want. And this is just saying trust, like let go and be able to like navigate the path that we're trying to show you. And it's going to lead you to this happiness where you're like, oh, yeah, this is definitely the path that I want. I thought that I wanted this path, but it's not. I actually really enjoy this path that I'm being shown now. And this is the work of, the behind the scenes and everything that, and I want to touch upon this Seven of Swords here, back of the deck energy. It's almost like you feel like things have wronged you, or people have wronged you. You're getting no, and you're like, why are people saying no to me? Because like I'm awesome, and like I deserve this, and this is the right path, and this is saying, but it's not. You just think that's the path. There's something better for you. There's something more fulfilling. There's something more rewarding than what you think you need to do. And it's like you just need to let go of that control, but you're almost like becoming spiteful of people and situations, instead of just like kind of like letting go and trusting like the no's, and trusting that like where I'm supposed to be, the path will be, easy and illuminated, and things will fall into place. And when I'm pushing and pushing and pushing against what I think I want, and it doesn't get me anywhere, then obviously that isn't the right way. It's just not meant to be. So it's just asking you to let go and kind of get out of that resentful kind of energy because it's not serving you, and kind of trust, let go, find the flow. You'll find this like happiness, this just overwhelming like fulfillment and gifts. And then later here we have the Six of Pentacles, where you're able to give, back, because you kind of trust the process, and you're able to like be in this powerful state to be able to give. Maybe it's help to others. Maybe it is putting your artwork out there or your creations out there, and people seeing them and they're like, oh my God, this helps me through X, Y, and Z, or whatever it is. It's almost like this path is way more fulfilling and way more rewarding, and feels like you're there's a purpose to it. It's not just chasing something to chase something because you think that's what you need to do. It's like, no, you're finally following your heart, and it's now giving you this chance for all these rewards and gifts and giving and happiness and like fun and joy, and like it's transforming your life into something better, something more fulfilling. And don't we want a more fulfilling life? I think we all do. So let's see any advice for you, group one. Let's go for going ahead with all this. Group one. Yep. Okay. A new romantic cycle begins, and your hard work is paying off. So this is definitely interesting energy that decided to just pop its head out. But it could be, there's two things here. There's two ways that this can resonate with you, and take whichever one resonates with you more. The situation one is that you've been pushing really hard to maybe flirt with this person, to like get things going or have this relationship, and you've kind of just like let that go, or like whatever you've been trying and it hasn't been working, it's like you're finally letting go of that romantic idealism that you had. And now that you're finally going to be letting go, you're going to be able to make way for this person that's more deserving of you and your space and your time. And that's what also this King of Cups kind of resonates. So, it's like that fulfillment. Like you're like, I was chasing someone who didn't even give me the time of day, but I kept on giving my energy to them, and like then I got nothing back in return. So what's the point? So it's either that, or it's your career. This is more focused upon your career, where you are pushing and pushing and pushing, maybe for a job or promotion or something in that realm. and you've tried everything under the sun to put your name out there and to really like people please and like really make yourself like look good. You're like, I'm perfect for this job. I know I can do it. And then all of a sudden you're just getting a no, like a harsh no. You're not even getting a chance. And this is saying like, see the bigger picture, see the bigger pictures, take a step back and realize that there's more. There's more going on here than meets the eye, you know? Let's see, any other advice for group 1? Okay, come on out. Any other advice for group 1? All right. So the first one that came out is perseverance. Yeah. You know, to not give up and not just be like, all right, fine, I'm over this. I'm done with this. This isn't working. You know, it's like you're giving up is not giving up. Like you're not giving up for the sake of giving up. You're like, I'm not pushing to this anymore because it's not serving me anymore. But you're going to be putting that energy into the right place now. You're going to be shifting that perspective, the higher ground. You're shifting your perspective so you can have that perseverance and you can put your time and energy into something that's worthwhile, something that's meaningful. And, you know, you've been putting all this time and energy into something, romance, career, and it hasn't been paying off and you're exhausted because you've poured all this energy into something that's like a dead end. And then we also have love. So just, yeah, again, following your heart, following that intuition, that guidance, what's right, you know, following that golden flame that kind of feels good and feels right, you know, instead of just trying to push through everything, you know, just let go and let things kind of fall into place. You know, you can still manifest and create things, but like don't ever push for something to work because it's probably like a lesson. It's probably something that you don't actually want, which is why it's not working. Okay. All right. And then we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it to myself, from myself. This is saying, don't lie to yourself. Stop trying to say, but this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, take a step back. Is it really what you're supposed to be doing if it's this hard to get into? If it's this hard to, like, make this person, like, message you back? What's the purpose? Just stop. Be honest with yourself. Is this really rewarding? Is this really fulfilling what you're pushing towards? If it is, keep going. If it's not, you know if it's worth it or not. And we have friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. And this could be friend, romantic partner, a boss. I feel like someone's going to give you some good advice. Maybe it's me. To just be like, every person's in your life for a reason and a season, you know? There's a time and a place, and this is just saying, maybe rely on your friends, you know, rely on that advice, rely on those kind words of people that you trust and that you can seek out, you know, all that from. But again, it's this whole thing saying the same kind of message. Stop pushing, let go, accept, just accept. And then take a step back and see that there's something bigger at play here. And follow your heart and follow that path. And I think you're going to be surprised to where it leads you. So I hope this resonated with you, Group 1. I would love to hear from you. Give the video a like if you want, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, Group 2, welcome to your reading. We are going to be seeing what your overall energy is. Culmination of vision. Very nice. So this is kind of just, yeah, you're kind of seeing it all come together. Things are happening. Miracles are happening, blossoming before your eyes. you're like birthing these creations. Like there's a bunch of moths here, and you also have the fall kind of pictured. You know, the change of seasons, the change of inspiration, the change of things starting to happen. There's like beautiful energy behind here, you know, of just death and rebirth. And this is like just wonderful, like things happening and coming into your life, into fruition, you know, just like ideas coming out of you. You're just having all these thoughts and brand new ideas and creativity and like energy and fire. Oh, like after like a long period of, you know, stagnation and pause and boredom and like nothing's happening, and all of a sudden you're just like, I have it, I got it, let's do it. So let's see what the cards have to say. Now, let's get one for soon. Soon and later. All right. So, and then back of the deck we got that guy. So, interesting energy here. We have the Ace of Wands blocked, you know? It's backwards, upside down, whatever you want to call it. So, right now, you are feeling stuck and stagnant and things aren't working. You're not feeling inspired. Just, this is the overall. Let's just keep going. But right now you're feeling like nothing's happening. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Things aren't moving in the way that I need them to. You know, things aren't happening. Like I feel like I'm trying and nothing's happening, and I'm trying to come up with ideas. I'm trying to like problem solve, and nothing's happening. Nothing's growing. Nothing's changing. And it's almost like there's a couple of things happening. So you have the Chariot here, which is the overall energy, and that's just like fast, quick movements and action and things happening, which is also happening. Like these transitions are going to be fast. You're going to be like not in this energy for much longer. You know, I see you transitioning out of it pretty fast and pretty quick. You know, just like this card is, like all of a sudden just things happening, things changing. And it's almost comes at a time when you have just transitioned, like you've like tried something completely new, and you've walked away from some things that just, you're like, this isn't working. This isn't bringing me anywhere. I need to switch things up. I need to change things up. I need to change my approach. And once you do this, you change your approach. There's things, it's happening so fast. It's like boom, boom. You're like, nothing's happening. I'm changing stuff. And then boom, 7 of Pentacles. You're starting to grow these ideas from nothing. Like there's no pentacles here. You go from like 0 to 7, you know, pretty quick. And it's almost like just, yeah, hang on. Like let the process happen. Let the process go through. You know, with the 7 of Pentacles here, you know, she's almost like looking a little disappointed. Like, how come this hasn't happened sooner? How come it took me so long to get here? And it's saying like, trust the process. It needed to be like this. It needed to have this rhythm, this up and down to get you here, to have that, to show you that patience, that it's worth it. This reward is worth it. And the 7 of Pentacles is just, you've created something, you're working on something, and you're finally seeing the effort come forth. It's almost like nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden something, boom, happens. It's just like this weird roller coaster happening really, really fast, you know, of things just coming in and things going. And it's just, yeah, it's magical almost. You're like, whoa, as soon as I like switched things up or tried that thing differently, it's just, now I have this freedom and I can breathe and I can enjoy my creations, and I can keep on going with this journey of these creations and these projects and what I'm feeling called to do, to create, to make, to do. all these things. Let's see what else we got here for you. Group 2. Whoa. All right, we have believe in the impossible. And then one more. Okay. Hold your vision. Yeah, so this is very succinct. Like, I think there's going to be quick, fast movement happening, quick changes, quick realizations, quick, like everything's happening really quick. And this is asking you to like believe that miracles can happen. Hold that vision. What are you trying to create? Because you have what you want to create, your end goal, you know it. You know what you want. You can see it, but you don't know how you're going to get there. But this is saying like trust the process. Believe in the process and the signs and stuff like that. Like keep on going. Keep on going with this process. You know, you're so close to like opening that next chapter, you know, here with the 7 of Pentacles. It's almost like asking you not to be so sad and disappointed, like that you haven't made it further. You've made it so far and you've done so good. And you need to celebrate, you know, those successes. These miracles are coming in fast. These transitions are happening. Like, it's almost like one day it's like summer and then all of a sudden it's fall and like things are just falling into place. And maybe this also has to do with the seasons, you know, whenever you're watching this, like it could be that things are starting to happen all of a sudden at the end of fall, beginning of fall, whatever, like things are just now happening. Or transition of seasons, like it's definitely going to be happening in a transition of a season. All right. That's not supposed to be upside down. And one more. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. All right. So, interesting. Again, out of the blue, the last group had this too. We have relationship change. So, this could be, you know, just exactly what it sounds like. Relationship change. Things are shifting. You know, there's no passion. There's no, I'm trying to go on dates and nothing's happening, or I'm trying to rekindle this with my partner and nothing's happening. And it's like transition. Take a big step back, big step away, and reassess and come back, come claim it back together. But for part of me, this feels like, you know, you are creating something here. And whatever you're creating is going to open that doorway to these new relationships. And relationships don't have to be all romantic, though both did come out. So, you know, it could be just you're really shifting your vision completely. You know, you're really like opening that doorway to the impossible, to what you actually want your life to be. And all of a sudden, like all these people are flooding in now because you finally like transitioned from this stuck, stagnant cocoon energy into this beautiful, radiant, like moth, butterfly, you know, transition. A lot happening. Let's see. Okay. Now one more, please. It's definitely a lot. I mean, whenever you're watching this, but there's a lot happening and fast. It's happening fast. Just like one day the leaves are all like beautiful and golden, and then the next day they're all off. That's going to happen fast. It's going to be great, though. It's not scary. All right, we have service. I feel good when I can help others. And perseverance. I know I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, again, this feels like more persevering through these challenges to find your path. And then once you find the path, because you've now left this old way behind, now all these doorways are just opening and flooding in. And you have the strength to really just push and go for it. Like there's nothing that's going to stop you. It's going to happen. It's going to happen fast. There's nothing you can do to stop it or pause it. But you need to have the strength to believe that all this is going to happen. That all this is going to happen and happen fast. Because it is. Or you can block your blessings. What do you want to do? All right, that's all I have for you, group 2. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you feel called, give the video a like, give a comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. All right, group 3, welcome to your reading for what is happening now, soon, and later. And we are just going to get into your overall energy of what is happening. Ideal course of action. Interesting. I'm definitely getting a journey, whether that's a physical, spiritual journey, transformation. There's a lot happening in this card, but it's almost like you're finding that inner knowing, that inner glow, that inner just power. There's so much images of power here, and change and transformation and abundance and glowing, and there's a lot of shifts, and it's almost like you're taking the time to find that within yourself, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, or whatever you identify is. That's not even a sentence. Whatever you identify is with. But there's all these aspects of change and shift and transformation into becoming just one with your path, one with your purpose. It's the perfect path. You're meant to walk it. You're meant to go this way. You're meant to listen to what's happening. I'm really curious to see what your tarot cards say, so we're just going to get into it. Let's see, what is happening right now? And then soon. All right, and then later. Okay, we're not going to take all those cards. Come on now. All right, so right now, you are just in the process of healing yourself, healing your heart, healing your wounds. I feel like you've had some disappointments, whether that be in romance and friendships or career. There's this such a sad heart because it's covered in this oil, blood. But you've given so much to people who don't appreciate it. That's what you're finally realizing right now is I'm so sick of giving and giving and giving, and people just take and take and take, and I get nothing back in return. And this is what you're transforming right now, is you're learning, how to say no, when to step away. And people are starting to you're starting to make people mad, or just people are I can't use you, that ain't cool, I want to be able to use you, that was really great, you gave me all this energy, and I didn't have to give anything back, it was great. And you're I think you're finally coming to this point where you're no, I'm done, I've had enough, I'm sick of giving and giving and giving, and people just take and take and take, and I'm exhausted and I have no energy. And this is when you don't become cold-hearted, I want to say, but you take that power back. You take that power back and you claim it for yourself. And you're no, I'm going to take care of myself and my needs and my wants. And if someone wants to join me on the journey, great. But you know what? I'm not going to be giving to these people without anything in return, because my power is too important. My soul, my life, my happiness, my joy. I feel like you were with people and you were so happy and you had worked on yourself and you had healed yourself and you were good. And then you met these people and they hadn't done the work. They hadn't healed. They hadn't fixed themselves. And you started to get drugged down back into that space, into that energy. And you're like, I've worked so hard to lift myself up and I want to get back to that. I want to get back to this place, this energy where like I loved myself and I do love myself and I'm happy and I feel good and I'm working on myself and my dreams and my goals, and like this is what you're getting back to. You're like, no, I'm done with these people. And then if you have to be alone, you're like, and so be it. I am willing to be alone, to sacrifice that for the result of my happiness. The ideal course of action, you know, taking responsibility for your happiness in your life and really making sure that you put yourself first. What is the phrase? Fill your own cup before you can pour it into others. And what that means is pour your own cup, and then with the spillage of your cup, fill others. But don't let your cup ever go empty, because then you're nothing and you're back where you were, and that's no fun. And then later we have you just, there's this empowerment, you know, the Queen of Swords here. You're not really like, you're like, this was the lesson that you stepped back into this energy and now you're back working on yourself. And then this energy is like, I'm not letting anyone take from me anymore in a way that's not equal. You know, I'm really making sure that I am assessing, you know, what needs to be assessed in a relationship. As soon as I see red flags or cruelty or just not good energy, just people being just, you'll know. You're just going to cut it off immediately and be like, no, I'm not going back there. You're almost like taking that power back, you know. Maybe for the first time, you're kind of stepping into this power energy where you have a voice and you have power and you have a good sense of judgment and character, and you're able to like see that people are hurt, but it's not your job to fix them, you know, because they don't want to be fixed. They need to learn to want to fix themselves, and then you can help them. But you can't help everyone, and you need to see people as they are today, you know, not like, oh, I see the potential. No. We don't have time for potential. It's all or nothing right now today, because that's what you are. That's what you've become. That's what you're becoming. You know, you don't have time for this. And then I just want to see the back of the deck energy. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you're just leaving it all behind. You're just like, no, I don't want any of this. Like, this is just leaving everything behind. Leaving all these fights and just, no, it's just not good energy. But beautiful stuff coming. So let's see what else we got for you, group 3. All right. Adjustments are required. I think you know that. And the energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel that there's this shift happening within inside you. And you're really like processing, you know, what's really important. And you're adjusting. And you're realizing who's worth putting in energy into and who is not. You're really like, you're just weighing all the pros and cons, and you're taking your energy back. You know, you're taking this power back. I just get so much power, and like, you're just becoming this queen or king where you're just like, I am me, I am beautiful, I am strong, I am wealthy, I have a good career, I am making moves in this world that are meaningful. And you're cutting ties to anything else that stops you, basically. You're just empowered, and ain't nobody gonna stop you. Let's see. One more, please. Okay, there it is. Spirituality and completion. Yeah, you're stepping away from this chapter of just negative energy and people, and like you're just done. You've completed this lesson. You've completed this karmic lesson. You're able to really step forward into this power, into your spirituality more, into like being in touch with all of that. Like there's just, I don't know, there's just nothing holding you back anymore. Your peace is too important. Your happiness is too important to like let people just infect you anymore. And people are seeing. All right, so we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And we have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Beautiful. I definitely see, well, you can't see that. There you go, you can see it a little bit more. But yeah, I see you just stepping back into your power and staying there. Because you're like, okay, I learned my lesson. I don't ever want to go back into those shadows and back into those people and surround myself with people that are just like, blah, like, ugh, no, I'd rather be alone. So that's all I have for you, group 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for enjoying and joining me. And yeah, if you feel called, give the video a like, a comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye. Hi, group 4. Welcome to your reading for now, soon, and later. And we're just going to get into the overall vibe. Adventure. So this can be adventure in the literal, traveling places. You know, whenever you're watching this, you know, it's timeless. But, you know, things are starting to open up right now whenever I'm filming this, and like people are traveling again, you know, just more locally, you know, in their country. But people are out exploring. This is even like asking you to like explore your like day-to-day as well. Like the way that you maybe think, your morning routine, your evening routine, seeking that adventure, seeking those fun times, even if it means like going by yourself. But I just see like there's so much green happening and being called to like go explore in nature and go to different places where like maybe you haven't been before, or like you're just maybe walking somewhere and you see a path and you're like, I wonder where that leads, and you just go down it and you see like, I don't know, something really incredible. Or like you're driving and you're like, I've never been down that road before. Or like you're taking a different way than you normally do. You know, you're just mixing up the day-to-day, and you're really seeking that like fun and adventure. And if you're, I mean, this is being filmed like at summertime, and so you're seeking that just fun and adventure and summer parties and like all that good stuff. So let's see what else the cards have to say. So now, right now, and then soon. It was actually 2 cards. We'll go with it. And then later. All right, okay. Let's see. Back of the deck energies. The High Priestess. So right now, you are in that Hermit energy, but it's reversed. So it's almost like right now you're just like, I'm done being in the house. I want to go out. I want to go have fun. I want to socialize. I want to go do things. I want to just like explore, just like have that adventure and just see things and do things and create things. You're just like really like itching for that fun and adventure, you know, and you're really stepping out of your comfort zone in that way. Doing things, maybe you're booking like flights and trips and plans, and like you're just going for it. And then we have with the soon energy, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So yeah, you're kind of like taking that energy, taking that power. You're kind of having, yeah, that sense of adventure. And you're learning to like, you know, find new paths, find new ways of doing stuff. Maybe even like new careers are going to be popping up that maybe allow you to travel or to do things at a distance, or maybe you're going to be creating something that allows you to travel. Maybe you're going to be like redoing the back of your car so you can like camp and sleep in it. I don't know, whatever it is, you're just like, you have this like, I'm sick of sitting around and waiting for things to happen, and I'm just going to go out and do them myself. And I think you're going to start to meet people doing like-minded things, you know, being that crazy, like, let's go adventure. You know, you're kind of like, in a good way, later, off your rocker, like a little bit unbalanced, a little bit unstable. But you're making smart choices. But you're almost like, I want that. I want that thrill of the unknown and the challenges that it possesses and the lessons that come with traveling and just kind of going balls to the wall like here. But you're ultimately the King of Swords, like later. You're smart. You're learning these lessons. You're intuitive. You're able to like take your intuition and guide you through these paths that seem like a little rocky and seem a little crazy, but like you're ultimately going in the right direction on this beautiful path, and you're just having fun. I just see that you just want to have fun. I just heard that song, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. You know, if you're a guy, take it however you know, just change the words. It's fine. Let's see what else is, but you just, I don't know, I'm just seeing a lot of fun and adventure and just meeting people. Like, I don't know, I just see like maybe you're gonna take a trip to Moab and go rock climbing and meet a bunch of rock climbers, or like van people, or just like, I don't know, just that kind of vibe. That kind of vibe. All right, we got don't let your past hold you back, and balance spirituality and practicality. Probably good advice because we got the Temperance here. But yeah, making sure that you're not going to fully stay grounded, like, because there's a lot of ungroundedness. You got air here, you got the Hermit reversed. This is the only groundedness that you got. You're not even grounded here. You're like way up in the clouds. And this is just saying, you know, making sure that you're not going full, you know, imagination land. Like, you know, maybe make some smart choices about, you know, don't drive on an empty tank of gas. Make sure that you have enough water. Make sure you have protection, like a weapon with you if need be. You know, just making sure that you are still being like city smart, you know, if you will, if you're going out into nature. You know, if you're going camping, don't leave food in the tent and like out, you know, because there's animals, you know, just being smart. This is just saying, hey, just, yeah, you can be whimsical and like crazy and go fly your freak flag and go travel and do all these fun adventures, but make sure that you are also still listening to that intuition and listening to, you know, what is actually happening. So if you have anything ever flags, your intuition goes off, like, please listen to it. This is all it's saying. And then with don't let your past hold you back, this is saying, like, I don't know, just do it. Just don't care about the money. Just buy the ticket. The best way I have found that I have ever traveled is you just buy the ticket and you figure it out. That's the only way you can do it. Because if you don't buy the ticket, you're never going to buy the ticket or book that rental car or whatever it is. You just have to do it. So just do it. Money is replaced. Money is always coming and going. You know? Yeah. Take the lead of your life. You know, don't wait for a friend to suggest things. Don't wait for a friend to go with you. Just go. go travel by yourself. It's so powerful to be able to travel by yourself. I've personally traveled, this was a while ago, internationally, like all of Scandinavia for 3 months, 2 months. I don't remember. It was a long time, but I just traveled by myself, and it was the most empowering thing to do. And there were hard times, there were sad times, lonely times, times where I was like, I'm so sick of other languages. But this is just saying, take control of the life that you want to have, the life you want to be and do and have the stories while you still can. Karmic completion. Yeah, you're letting go of everything. You're stepping, I feel like there's people that are like too logically minded around you, and you're more of a whimsical kind of free thinker, free flowing, like, let's just do it. And this is just, I think you're not letting people stop you anymore in a good way. Just go do it. Go have fun. Make mistakes. Go learn. Worst thing that happens is, I don't know, you get a flat tire. Then that's actually not the worst thing, because then that's, how do you fix a flat tire? Are you going to meet someone that will help you, that'll pull over? There's always things. All right. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Yeah, I feel like this is guilt of others. Again, with this karmic completion, I feel like you're just not letting other people's excuses and worries and fears get in your way. You're going to be fine. Acceptance. I am learning to accept that things I cannot change. So, you can't change people. You're not going to be able to convince people to go with you. So just do it and have fun and go explore. All right, that's all I have for you, group 4. I hope this inspired you to book that plane ticket or get that rental car or fix up your whatever it is that you just do it. Go have fun. Go have an adventure for me. I think I'm going to be doing some as well this summer. I think we all need. All right. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give the video a like, comment, subscribe if you feel called, if you want to see more of these videos. Until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.